Just want to say thanks to those who came here speaking up about Modi, and I think it is important, and more people in this city and around the country are expecting their political leaders to take a stance, not to just say, well, we have to be kind and respectful, but actually take a stand on certain issues. The piece of paper that's being passed out to each of you, I would appreciate if you take a look at it. This is just a list of, this is 15 different articles that I've found over the last couple of months, some going from March, most of them in the last few weeks, related to concerns about 5G, the 5G rollout. That is, of course, taking place here in Houston, and that affects people in this city, whether they are Muslim, Hindu, Indian, Pakistani, animals as well as humans. No matter what, it affects everybody here. And just looking at a list of these are coming from mainstream sources as well as local news. Communities of color wary of DC's 5G plan. Cities are saying no to 5G, citing health, aesthetics, and FCC bullying from the Wall Street Journal. Battle brews between cities, wireless carriers on 5G deployment, Bloomberg Law. Also reports from Switzerland, Californians fighting FCC regulations. And we also have on the science side, forecasters fear 5G wireless technology could mess up weather predictions. Lake Forest residents voice concerns over 5G towers. That's from CBS LA. Cities argue that 5G internet rollout violates property rights. How 5G pits big carriers and governments against small towns. 5G technology will bring challenges for local government all the way down to the neighborhood level. The future of 5G, the bitter battle for local control. 5G cell towers are coming to Florida, and they could be installed in your front yard from Florida Today. Verizon sues city to avoid 5G fees. That's what's happening. The cities who are actually standing up, like Rochester, New York, Portland, Oregon, Danville, California, and others, are actually facing lawsuits from the corporations. It's pretty crazy to think a city, like if you guys had concerns and wanted to stand up and do something about this, as Mr. Travis has said before, that he would support an environmental health assessment. I'd love to hear more from each of you. But if you chose to do that, this company, Verizon or Microsoft, could sue the city for trying to listen to the concerns of the residents. That's what's happening in other places. And I'd point you to number 16 on that list. This just came out in the last couple of weeks from the Chicago Tribune, a mainstream press. We tested popular cell phones for radio frequency radiation. Now the FCC is investigating. And they use the FCC standards to test a number of cell phones, just the currently existing technology, not even 5G. And they found that the iPhone 7 is emitting 200 times the amount of legal allowable radiation. So if the jury's still out, they're having to now do an investigation from the FCC on cell phones, which everybody's already using, maybe have in your back pocket or your chest pocket at the moment. And yet we're rolling forward into smart cities, into sensors surrounding us from all different directions with privacy concerns, health concerns, property concerns, local power concerns. This touches on the environment, and locally it also touches on corruption.
Thank you very much.
Please check it out, guys. Thank you.